Okay, in the previous problem, I was not completed the ledger account in the books of consigning. So today you see that ledger accounts in the books of consigning. So consignee prepare consigner account. Okay, so consigner is X of Bombay. X of Bombay account the consignee prepares. So this is the form of account. This is the consignee account, consigner account. In the consigner account, debit side you record all the sales. Credit side you record advance, expense, commission. 3 items on the credit side, 1 item on the debit side. Okay. So debit side items, one is cash sale. Sorry. Debit side 3 items, credit side 1 item sale. So credit side first cash sale. Cash sale is 86,100. Credit sale is to Sen and Company. Buy debtors 12,800. Buy purchase 2,400. These are all taken in the above account. I will not explain again. So these are 3 items comes under the credit side of the consignor account. In the debit side, first is advance paid to consignor, to bank, bills or cash. Out of these you write bills payable, not bills receivable, because consignee is giving the bills payable. Therefore it is bills payable. 6,000 is advance paid. Second item is expenses paid in the cash. To cash, under that you write the expense. Rent and tax 1,000. Advertisement 600. Total 1,600. Okay. Then commission. To commission, 5% commission is 4,840. 1% commission is 968. This is the commission on total sale. Already we calculated above. Total 5,808. Close the account and take the balance. To bank account. To bank account balance is 93,392. Okay. This is in the books of consignee. It is book in the books of consignee. Remember this. And in the consignee book, he prepared the commission account. In the commission account, by consignor, you write the total commission. And debit side, you write bad debt if del creditor commission is given. If del creditor commission is given, you write to bad debt. Otherwise, you close the account and transfer to P&L account. So, amount transferred to P&L account is 5,808. Commission goes to P&L account of consignee. Okay. And next problem you see here, Mr. Prakash of Bangalore sent saris, silk saris. Mr. Prakash of Bangalore sent silk saris. He is the sender of goods. Sender of goods is called as consignor. Sender of the goods is called as consignor. So Prakash is a consignor. And next, rupees 20,000. Goods sent on consignment is 20,000. 20,000 worth goods sent on consignment to Mr. Arvind of Bombay. To Mr. Arvind of Bombay means he is the receiver of goods. Receiver of the goods is Arvind of Bombay. Therefore, he is a consignee. He is a consignee. Okay. And next is on sale. Prakash incurred expense of rupees 200. Prakash incurred expense of 200. Prakash is the consignor. Consignor expense is 200. It comes on the consignment account debit side. First, goods sent on consignment. Second, expense paid by consignor. Okay, second item. You next see the next paragraph. Mr. Arvind received the goods and accepted a bill for rupees 10,000. He accepted a bill for rupees 10,000. Okay, 10,000 rupee bill is accepted. So this is called as advance. This is called as advance. And this item comes on the consignee account credit side. Consignee account credit side by bills receivable. By bills receivable. Okay. Then after 3 months period and bill is discounted with the bank at 6%. You forget this point. You don't take the bill discounted value. You forget this. Only you take the bill received value. Bill received value you take in the consignee account credit side, and discount you don't consider. Okay. The next point is Mr. Arvind render the account sales. Account sales means details of goods sold, expenses incurred, commission, advance paid, and amount payable. That is called as account sale. Account sale is a statement given by consignee to consignor. Account sale is a statement given by consignee to consignor. This statement contains first point sales, total sale value. Second point advance paid. First point sale. Second point advance. Third point expense incurred. Fourth point commission. Fifth point balance payable. 5 points you have to cover in the account sales. It is a statement given by consignee to consignor. Consignee to consignor. Okay. So in this problem, bill is given, already I explained. Then 6% discount, you forget it. Account sales. In the account sales, sale is 22,000. 22,000 rupees sale is there. This comes under consignment account credit side. Consignment account credit side. The next is Arvind incurred expense. Arvind incurred expense. Freight 800, godown rent 300, and insurance premium 200. These three expenses are incurred by consignee. Expenses incurred by consignee are freight, godown rent, insurance premium. These three items comes under the debit side of consignment account. Consignment account debit side. Okay. Then unsold stock of the goods. Stock value of goods is given in the problem. Closing stock comes on the consignment of credit side. And Arvind means consignee. Arvind means consignee gets 10% commission on sales. 10% commission on sales. Okay. So this 10% commission on sale is 22,000. Here is the sale. This is the 22,000 is the sale. On this sale, you calculate 10%. 10% on 22,000 is 2,200. That is the commission. Fourth item comes on consignment account. Okay. Then close the account, you will get the answer. Question is simple. Then what they asked? First, they asked to draw account sale. Account sale, first question. Then second, they asked to pass the journal entries in the books of consignor. That is Prakash. Prakash is the consignor. And show the consignment account. Show the consignment account. Three items they asked. So first I'll prepare the account sale. Secondly, I prepare the consignment account. On the basis of that consignment account, I'll tell you how to write the journal entry. I will tell you how to write the journal entry. Okay. So you see here. First account sale. This account sale is sent by consignee to consigner. Consignee to consigner. So you make one particular column and two amount columns. Two amount columns. First you take total sale. Total sale is 22,000. Okay, total sale is 22,000. Then inner column you take three items. You take three items. Three items you have to take in the inner column. What are those three? One is the advance paid. First is advance paid to consignor. Second is expenses incurred by consignee. All expenses incurred by consignee. And third is consignee commission. Three items you write in the inner column. So you write heading less. Under less, first is advance paid. Advance paid is 10,000. Okay, 10,000 is the advance paid. Second is expenses incurred. Expenses incurred are freight 800, Vodafone rent 300, then insurance 200. Total of this is 1,300. 1,300. You write in the inner column. Okay. Then third item is commission. Third item is commission. Advance is the first item. First item is advance. Second item is expense. Second item is expense. Okay. And third is commission. Like this, you take three items. Advance paid, first item. Second item, expenses incurred. Third item, commission. 10% commission on sale. Sale is 22,000. On this 22,000, you calculate 10%, 2,200. Then you take the inner column total to the outer column. Total is 13,500. You deduct in the outer column 8,500. 8,500 is called as account settled. Account settled. Okay, you write this amount as the this is called as balance paid by check. Balance paid by check or balance paid by cash, balance paid by bill or balance to be payable. In this way you write. Okay, this is the point you remember regarding account sale. This is the form of account sale. Clear? This is the account sale. Remember this. Next is I will show the consignment account. You see the consignment account. Consignment account. Particular amount, particular amount. Debit side, first item is goods sent to consignment. Goods sent on consignment is the first item. Goods sent on consignment is the first item. First item. 20,000 is the goods sent. Second item is expenses paid by consignor. Second item is expenses paid by consignor. Record as to bank. You write to bank. Under this to bank, you write all the expenses paid by consignor, but only one expense is there. 200 rupee. So 200 rupee goes to outer column. Next, you take expenses paid by consignee. So consignee paid freight 800, insurance 300, godown rent 200. Total expenses 1300. Okay. Third item. Fourth item is consignee commission. 22,000 is the sale. On that, 10% is the commission. 5%. Sorry, 10%. 10% is the commission. So 10% commission is 2,200. 2,200 is the commission. 10%. You take to the outer column. All the four items debit side completed. First is goods sent on consignment. Second is expense paid by consignor. Third is expense paid by consignee. Fourth is expense paid by, commission to consignee. Four items. Come to credit side. Consignee account, that is sales. Sales is 22,000. Okay. And there is no other expense, only closing stock is there. Buy closing stock 8,000. So you take the total. Total is 30,000. 30,000 is the total. Then difference is 6,300. This 6,300 is called as net profit, goes to general P&L account. Okay. This is the account format. On the basis of this, you have to write journal entries. Okay. First entry is consignment account debtor. First sent on consignment. Consignment account debtor to goods sent on consignment. First entry. Consignment account debtor, goods sent on consignment. 20,000 debit, 20,000 credit. Then second is for expenses paid by consignor. That is consignment account debtor to bank account. Consignment account debtor to bank, 200 debit, 200 credit, being expenses paid by consignor. Then third is for expenses paid by consignee. Third is for expenses paid by consignee. Consignment account debtor to consignee account. Consignment account debtor to consignee account, 1,300 debit, 1,300 credit, being freight, insurance, godown rent paid by consignee. This is the narration. Okay, in this way, write the narration. And fourth entry is for commission allowed to consignee. For fourth is commission allowed to consignee. So consignment account debtor to consignee account, 2,200 debit, 2,200 credit, being commission allowed to consignee. 4 entry debit side completed. And fifth entry is for sale. For sale, you debit consignee account. Consignee account debtor to consignment account. Consignee account debtor to consignment account, being goods sold by consignee. 22,000 debit, 22,000 credit. Then for closing stock. Closing stock account debtor to consignment account. Closing stock account debtor to consignment account, being closing stock recorded, 8,000 debit, 8,000 credit. Okay. After this, you have to close the account. For closing the account, balance is debit side. So consignment account debtor to general P&L account. Consignment account debtor to general P&L account. 6,300 debit, 6,300 credit. Being profit transfer to general P&L account. In this way, you have to pass journal entry. It is very easy to remember. In this way, you remember regarding how to write the journal entry. Okay. For debit side item, you write debit the heading and debit side item credit. Credit side item debit heading credit. This is the point you remember. Okay. Journal entry. Now you see the journal entries. Journal entries in the books of Prakash Consigner. Okay. So first journal entry is for goods sent on consignment. Consignment account data 20,000. To goods sent on consignment 20,000. Being goods sent on consignment. Being goods sent on consignment. Okay. First entry. Second entry is for expenses paid by consignor. Expenses paid by consignor. That is consignment account data 200 to cash account 200. Being expense paid by consignor. Being expense paid by consignor. Okay. Second entry. And third entry is expense paid by consignor. Consignee. Sorry, bill is there. Bill is there. Bills receivable account data 10,000 to consignee account 10,000. Being bills receivable received. Bill is received. Bills receivable received. Okay. Then next is for consignment account debtor 1,300 to consignee account 1,300. Being expenses paid by consignee. For expenses paid by consignee. Okay. Then next is for commission. Consignment account debtor to consignee account 2,200. Being commission allowed. Being commission allowed. Okay, these are the entries, and you see the next page. Next is for sale. Consignee account debtor 2,200 to consignment account to 22,000. 22,000 debit, 22,000 credit. Being sorry. Being goods sold. Remember this, being goods sold, not commission allowed. Next is consignment account debtor. Consignment closing stock account. Consignment closing stock account debtor to consignment account. Or you simply write closing stock account. Closing stock account debtor to consignment account. You write being closing stock recorded. Okay. Next is bank or cash. Bank account debtor 8,500 to consignee account 8,500. Being account settled. Being account settled. Okay. The next is goods sent for consignment on sale debtor 20,000. Goods sent on consignment account debtor 20,000 to trading account 20,000. Being goods sent for consignment transferred. This is for closing the goods sent on consignment account. And last is for closing the consignment account. If you close the consignment account debtor 6,300 to general P&L account 6,300, being profit transferred. Being profit transferred. In this way, you write the journal entry. Okay, if they ask journal entry, you write the journal entry like this. So total is 98,500. 98,500 is the total. It is not 95. Both sides 98,500 total. Okay. This is enough for today. We'll see some more examples in the next class.